yeah. I remember like I say I vaguely remember. I remember the many circumstances when I'd be scheduled on to do like the 9 a.m. line dancing class. And bearing in mind, I probably wouldn't have stopped drinking until 5, and I'd end up getting to the class like with 2 minutes to spare, smelling like Robert Downey Jr. after a long weekend, and literally, like you can just the smell of vodka is just pouring out of your skin while you're sweating while you're dancing, and then I vaguely remember the next thing would be go back to the cabin and vomit.
Oh my
And that
God.
was like a regular occurrence on a sea day when you just go to the crew bar and just have it all out till 5 a.m. 99% of the time, it would be a night before show for the cast anyway. Then have a
Oh,
busy day as well. And then you'd end up doing these line dancing classes and you'd have so much energy because 90% of the time you were still drunk.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you'd end up going out and you'd have this, you go out, you do this, and then you go to the mess and grab some food to kind of sort yourself out. And then either one of two things would happen. You'd be light as rain and you carry on with your day. You go on to do, I don't know, some other activity like paper airplane contest or something stupid. And then you'd be fine. Or the alternative would be you'd go back to your cabin and you'd just pass out for 3 or 4 hours before your next activity. Or you'd go back and vomit and crack on with the rest of your day. One of the three things would always occur.
Oh my
But you know,
goodness. Like I don't think the
it
people
definitely built
understand
some resilience.
what our schedule was. Not our job schedule, but like our schedule. So like to give people an idea,
Yeah.
the day started at around 8:30, 9 o'clock with whatever event was there. And it's just all about entertaining passengers.
Mm.
Lunch would come around, the afternoon activities, and then right after 4:30 trivia, that's when like the drinking started. Was
Yeah.
no, we'd still sometimes try to
Absolutely.
fit in.
Pre-drinks. Pre-drinks.
Yeah, yeah, we try to fit in gym time
Six
first,
o'clock club. Always 6 o'clock club.
6 o'clock
Six
club,
o'clock club. Yep.
and then
Always.
so
I remember
after,
playing 6 o'clock club, playing backgammon in the crew bar at 6 o'clock. A couple of
so
games of
six
backgammon
o'clock
before the show.
we get a couple drinks in, and then there'd be
Mm.
something where we'd have to go out, and then there would
Seven
be
o'clock.
7 o'clock. Then we'd have another one, and
Yeah.
then the thing was we did game shows, so it was like before the game show we'd have a drink, after the game show we'd have a drink, and then if you were at the
Yep.
theater, then
Yep.
you were interchanging having a drink between shows at the theater, and then
Yep.
now we had
Yep.
to mingle
Yeah.
in what they
Basic.
call
Yeah.
swan around, where we had to drink
One.
in the passenger areas now. So we're still
Yeah.
drinking.
Entertain guests at the bars. Yeah. I
Oh
think
my,
literally your schedule consists of from 6 o'clock onwards, or yeah, from 5:30. Because while you're getting ready, we'd have all the cabin doors open, music playing. You'd have a drink in your hand, or on in our cabin in our crew deck area, and then you'd basically just be like from 5 o'clock pre-drinks all the way through the night, and then between every single activity, it would be quick. Do we have time to? Do we have time to go to drink? Yeah, let's go quick. Run to the crew bar. Like mine always used to be double vodka water sours, and it literally is like gone. And then you go to the mess, and you'd go get food, and you'd never order. You'd always just get straight off the line because you didn't have time. So
that.
you'd throw the food on the plate, and you'd inhale it real quick, and you go, okay, cool. Right, we've got time to get one quick drink before trivia at 7. Let's go. And you run back to the bar, quick drink, and then you go back out and you do it. And then there's occasions where you just have to be like, oh my God, like I've drank too much and it's only 10 o'clock. You're like, oh, whoa, I need a slight timeout. And then you probably like have, I don't know, Red Bull or something. And then you do another activity at 10 o'clock. And then you'd wrap up 11, and you probably 99% of the time go straight to the bar. And you do one of two things. You have a drink and stay there for the rest of the night in what you were wearing, or have a drink and then go back. And then when it goes back, that's that questionable doubt of, am I going to make it back to the crew bar? Like what I want to do to myself. And then you end up going back, you shower, do I want to do my body a favor and go to sleep? And then you go, nah, fuck it. Straight back to the bar, drinks are flowing, it's some cool activity over there. You know, there's disco nights where like, oh my God, like the onslaught of people, just the sweat being in that one room, insane.
Oh my God.
Literally, the Filipinos go nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Filipinos will go nuts and dancing away, and you know, and then you know, there'd always be karaoke somewhere on the ship. and it would always be in the laundry where they'd have the karaoke machine from the crew club, because the crew club president would always be a Filipino guy from the laundry, and he'd have like a setup in the laundry where there'd be in one of the chemical lockers, and they'd be singing karaoke until like
Oh
4
my
or 5
God.
o'clock in the morning. And then like, and security would never shut it down because 90% of security were also Filipino as well. So it was like, it's like a big who knows who kind of thing to get shit done and get
Yeah.
around the rules essentially.